Hi, my name is Jamaria, and today I'm going to be talking about what it means to be a good shepherd. Growing up, I didn't have anybody to guide me and direct me in the right directions. I was lost. As a lost sheep, I didn't feel protected from the things around me or things that were said to me. And in this video, I'll be telling you about the value of a good shepherd in people and also Jesus. Jesus was the good shepherd all around. Jesus cares, watches over us, and protects us just because we believe in him. As ministers, we should value our sheep, watch over them, just as Jesus watches over us. Now, I'll be talking about what it means and how to be a good shepherd. A shepherd is someone who guides and directs in a particular direction. A shepherd feeds, adds value, bonds, and protects their sheep. Now, in the Bible, in Mark 6:34, it says, when Jesus landed and saw a large crowd, he had compassion on them because they were like sheep without a shepherd. So he began teaching them many things. We lack protection on every side because we are never meant to carry heavy loads. That is why Jesus cares, he watches us, and protects us as his sheep. Being a good shepherd is searching for the right pastures and searching for fresh water for the sheep, which means hearing from God, having and giving a word for his people. That is what it means to feed your sheep. Now, adding value to your sheep is a process. You bring them to a healthy state to lead and guide them towards maturity. If your sheep are healthy, now they will reproduce. Now you may ask, what does that mean? If your sheep are unclean and are not renewed in the Father, they will not follow you or your words because they are lost. If you are bonding with your sheep, it means you connect with them. You live with them. In the Bible, in John 10:14, it says, I know my sheep, and my sheep know me. Bonding with your sheep is a part of our calling to be shepherds. This isn't and shouldn't be a technique, but a lifestyle. How can you lead your sheep if you don't know them and aren't with them? Protecting your sheep means you should be their safe space. Your sheep shouldn't be afraid of how you speak to them or react to them. A wise shepherd keeps the people from chasing tangents. In Psalm 78:70-72, it says, he chose David, his servant, and took him from the sheep pens. From tending the sheep, he brought them to be the shepherd of his people Jacob, of Israel his inheritance. And David shepherded them with integrity of heart, with skillful hands, he led them. Now, David was called to be a shepherd, and he showed that compassion with how he tended his sheep. Being called to be a shepherd is not about who has the higher flock. It is about knowing God's assignment and willingly embracing it. Being a shepherd is not easy. It involves you being open to whatever comes your way at all hours. The sheep need you when they need you. When people trust you and follow you, they are affirming your call as a shepherd. When we fall short, or even when we don't, those who watch us know and are so quick to say so. Being in ministry is not always popular, but it does bring joy if you allow it. You should always be willing to seek and serve your sheep no matter what, just as Jesus has and still does for us. As shepherds of God, he wants us to feed, add value, bond, and protect his people, which means our sheep. As ministers, we align ourselves with God so he can speak through us to speak to them. Just as Jesus did, we care, we watch, and we protect them. If we don't know our sheep, how can we shepherd them? In 1 Peter 5:2, it says, be shepherds of God's flock that is under your care, watching over them, not because you must, but because you are willing, as God wants you to be, not pursuing dishonest gain, but eager to serve. Let me read that one more time. 1 Peter 5:2, it says, be shepherds of God's flock that is under your care, watching over them, not because you must, but because you are willing, as God wants you to be, not pursuing dishonest gain, but eager to serve. Thanks for watching.